Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Really quick video showing an awesome bit of kit that I've been sent by Mr. Scott Sutherland, who is from the Junk Worx on YouTube. Link in the description below. So we'll go down to the bench, we'll have a look at what he sent. Cheers.
Turn loose your imagination by visiting the Spruebox for your model making needs at www.spruebox.co.uk.
Right folks, so here we are with the Junk Jig 2.0, which is from Mr. Scott Sutherland at the Junk Worx. Link to the channel, as I said, is in the description of this video below. So essentially what this is, it's a jig that we can use on the bench to hold our models while we're doing it. So it's got two attachments. So there's two ways of using it, strong magnets. So this one here, if we turn that, so we've got these adjustable things at the side, so we can move that around, and under here we can remove this plate here quite easily with just finger tight, and we can put this one in, which essentially, if we were to get, for example, the hull of a piece of armor that we're working on, drill a hole in the bottom of the hull, and then you can secure it on there and it won't be going anywhere. Quite often armor builders don't bother with the bottom, so it's not going to cause you any major issues. So that's one way you can use it. Or my preferred way, I think, is going to be is to use magnets. So he supplied it with this metal plate here, these two incredibly strong magnets, and obviously the bolt to put it in. This way I don't have to drill into the hole. I just place it on the plate there, and then I place that metal disc there, and because the magnets are so strong, as you can see, it will move depending on the angle, but it will move and it will hold it in place, so we don't have to touch the model at all while we're weathering or whatever. So it is a great solution to the problems that we encounter. So Scott, genius idea. He's made this himself, completely made at home with a few bits of wood and some bolts and screws, etc. And I think it's a great idea. And what it also does, it raises it up off your bench, so you're not bending over to do stuff. So yeah, great idea. And we can get to every little bit of the model without having to actually touch it, which is great if you're waiting for things to dry and you're doing detail work, etc. So yeah, it's perfect. Love it. So thank you very much, Scott. Great idea. And yeah, that's it. So face the camera and I'll give you the details of how you can get one of these. All right, see you in a minute. So there you go. That is the Junk Jig 2.0. Yeah, it's a brilliant bit of kit. There are this sort of thing out there, but they're so expensive in sort of acrylic and whatever, and isn't needed. Like, that works perfectly for what you need it to do. Raise it up off the bench, be able to move it around, get to all the angles without actually having to touch the model. So I think it's ideal, and I'll be using it loads, I'm sure. So yeah, great design, Scott. Dead simple. Really like it. If you're not aware of Scott and the Junk Worx, then as I say, link to the description on it, or of his, I'm going to start that again. The link to his channel is in the description below. Click on that, go and drop him a sub. He does some awesome work, really good weathering, and he's really good at his armor. So yeah, you won't regret it. Go and have a look at that stuff, and drop him a sub. It doesn't cost you anything. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to using this on the bench, definitely. So yeah, cheers, Scott, and until next time, guys, stay safe, happy hobbying, bye bye.